going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. The body beat down here on this Friday afternoon. Of course, it's a little later than the other days because Fridays I usually start later. So anyway, today, as you can see, we're going to be doing some elevated deadlifts, and I do have it elevated a little more than my normal inch or so from the floor. It's up about mid-shin, as you can see. Here's my knee, shin, about mid-shin. So I'm kind of fighting another little cold or whatever. Like I said, I'm around a lot of sick kids all the time, and being a bus driver, and that's just kind of how it is. Kids are getting on the bus, and right as they're coming up the stairs, their face is at eye level with you, and they cough and they sneeze and everything else, and you're giving fist bumps, and so you're gonna get sick, I guess, but I don't usually get sick this much, so it's kind of weird stuff, guys, but we're gonna make it through. Now, I do not feel strong whatsoever. Like, I really just want to go to bed. I don't feel strong at all, so that's one reason I went ahead and got the bar up a little bit farther. Maybe it'll help me a little bit. And plus, doing the elevated deadlifts, I don't have to lift the bar up and slide plates on both sides and then slide plates off. I can just get them on and off really quick. So today's just one of those days where we're just trying to get something done and get the week finished. So let's go ahead and start and get this over with. It's going to be quick and painless, and even workouts like this add up to something great. What is that greatness? Well, you're still getting something done. It's still putting some strength into the body and some endurance into the body, and that you can use for your lifts later. So there's always some good that comes out of a lackluster day. Although I haven't started yet, so are we sure it's going to be lackluster? Probably. So, and another reason that we're working out and showing it on video is just to hold me accountable. You're seeing every day what I'm doing. I'm seeing every day what I'm doing. So nobody can make anything up like, hey, you don't work out, or you don't do this, you didn't do that, and whatever. You can go back and look, and I literally have a workout nearly every day for the last 3 years. So, anywho, let's go ahead and get this going, because I'm ready to be done yesterday. Whew. 135. I might do overhand. No, I'm not going to do overhand. We'll do mixed grip. $225. Oh, God. $315. $315. 405. 475. 475. Well, guys, since my deadlifts went pretty quick, and I want to do a little something extra, so I'm just going to do a couple of sets of some really lightweight Olympic bar, French press, sitting French press. Nothing heavy at all. I may not even put a weight on the bar. But it's just to get a little bit more time in, a little bit more of a workout, and it also helps to sweat out your colds and your sicknesses and stuff like that. It helps to keep moving. So even something light and easy, is better than nothing. So let's do some lightweight tricep work. "65 pounds, I put a 10 on each end, and the bar is 45 pounds. "85 pounds, 2 10s on each side, the bar is 45. Well, there we go, guys. We are over and done. Very lackluster, but I'm very happy. I went ahead and pushed through it. It would have been easy to just stop on my deadlifts at 315 because 225 felt heavy. And but I'm glad I went ahead and went up to 475. And it did take me 2 tries. That first try, number one, I just didn't feel strong enough. But number two, I released some pressure, which I don't, it's not something I really want to talk about on camera, but it's something that happens to you, all of us, whenever you lift. We build up a lot of pressure. So, and so it kind of threw me off because I wasn't sure what was happening. So we've all been there. Yeah. I will tell you a little funny story since the workout was a little lackluster. Little funny story. It's been years ago, like early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, whatever it was. It's been a long time. The guy that I worked with was my brother-in-law. for 16 years. I started working with him in construction in '94, and I quit in 2008. And so he was my brother-in-law up until the late '90s when him and my sister got divorced. And still, he and I were best friends and worked together every day and all that stuff. Long story here, not really, but anyway, I'm just trying to give you a little idea who I'm talking about and who I'm with. But I was with him and his kind of new family that he was getting into, and we were at the Civic Center, the gym. There's a school, and there's a gym and swimming pool and all that just right down the road, like 2 minutes from here. And that's where we were. So we were there working out one day, and I got on the leg press and I put 1,000 pounds on it, and I went down with it with the 1,000 pounds, and whenever I did, I released a little pressure, and I started cracking up, and everybody else started cracking up that was around. Unfortunately, that's not stuff that I usually do around people, but anyway, and the 1,000 pounds got stuck on me. So I'm sitting there with my knees up in my face with 1,000 pounds pushing down on me, and I got them finally from laughing to trying to help get this sled off of me and to unload some weights and stuff. So just kind of a funny, goofy, nasty maybe story, but anyway, it's just kind of one of those things that happens to you whenever, especially when you work out. So anyway, I did get the 475 eventually on my second try, and then I thought, you know what, like I mentioned in the video, it's kind of a lackluster workout, and I kind of wanted to sweat a little bit more and put out just a little more effort. So I just did some of those French press whatever for the tricep, and didn't go heavy, but I had a good little workout and got it done. So right now I'm waiting on my supper to get done. I put it on right as I got home before I started working out, so it's almost done. Gonna have some cabbage and some lean ground turkey mixed in there with some mixed vegetables and some onions, and I don't know what else, something in there, but that's what I'm gonna have for tonight. And anyway, guys, I hope you appreciate the video today and the effort that it at least takes to put in there and get things done, even when you're a little under the weather. Things happen, and I don't know, I'm not used to being under the weather like this that many times in a row, so it's kind of weird. So anyway, it's Friday, and over the weekends, you know, I usually do the heavy bag and go for a walk and talk and maybe play some drums and do whatever else. And if I can remember, I still want to work on a video talking about bench pressing and just lifts overall, and talk about another video, maybe what I'm going to be doing next week, because I'm going to try and do something just completely different next week, and we'll talk about that. So guys, if you enjoy the channel, enjoy the videos, give you a little inspiration, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael. You're glad to be done host once again. And don't forget, guys, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. Have a good night.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!